Hey there, it's Tuesday. I'm Vicar Ross, and I'm sitting on a stump. But the real question is, was I stumped by your questions this week? Thank you guys who submit questions to Stump the Vicar. I could not do this video series without you guys. If you have any questions you would like answered, or even you think this would be a good question to be answered on the series, submit them to my email right over there. Thank you so much. Today's question comes from Numbers chapter 12. In Numbers chapter 12, we have the story of Moses, Miriam, and Aaron, when Miriam and Aaron start complaining against Moses for marrying a Cushite wife. Now in this story, Miriam and Aaron grumble and complain against Moses and basically say, doesn't God talk through us too? How is Moses fit to be the leader of Israel? God obviously hears this because he hears all things, knows all things, and rebukes Miriam and Aaron. Now Miriam is struck with leprosy, but Aaron is not. And so the question comes, why was Miriam the one who was struck with leprosy and not Aaron? It seems kind of misogynistic, sexist, and in general, the Old Testament, the Bible, doesn't it kind of support a patriarchy, oppressive of women? Well, let's answer Moses, Miriam, and Aaron first, and then maybe address the idea of misogyny, sexism in the Bible in general. Now, it seems from Numbers chapter 12 that Miriam was the one who began the complaining, the grumbling, and then kind of enticed or brought Aaron into her camp. Now, the reason for this is that in Numbers 12, Miriam's name is listed first, when normally Aaron's name, whenever they are talked about together, is always listed first. And the verb in Numbers chapter 12 is a female verb form, right? So in a lot of languages, they have male verbs and female verbs depending on who the speaker is. And so when it says Moses was spoken against by Miriam and Aaron, it's actually a singular female verb. So you might be able to translate it, and she spoke, Miriam and Aaron, against Moses. So it seemed to be that Miriam was the one who was at the heart of the issue. The second thing I would want to bring up is that Aaron was the high priest of Israel. His job was to intercede for the people of Israel. In Exodus, we're told that Aaron, or the high priest, bore the sins of the people at all times. He was the one who would intercede for them. So if Aaron was also struck down, how would he do the job of interceding for Miriam and the sins of the people? And that is exactly what Aaron does after God pronounces his judgment, as he intercedes on behalf of Miriam and himself to Moses and to God. Now, in general, the Bible, misogynistic? What would you say? Well, it's easy to twist the words of the Bible and make it say anything you want to say. If you come in reading the Bible with a preconceived notion, you can make it say pretty much anything. What I would want you to do is go back to Jesus. Always go back to him. Because when we look at the foot of the cross and see the love of our God, we realize both that men and women are spiritually equal. We are both dead in our sins, but we are both saved by the blood of the Lamb of Jesus Christ. And though God may have made us different and unique with different roles, he loves us and saves us, whether we're a man or a woman. Always go back to the foot of the cross. Start with Jesus. You can't go wrong from there. May God bless you this week and always. And we'll see you next week at a stump near you.